Hello and welcome back to another episode of Terraria 1.3. My name is Classic Tim, and obviously I've been doing some upgrading since last episode. I decided to work on my house a little bit. It really needed it. I didn't want to be in a situation where I was just kind of building these same wooden houses all over and over again and having a very tiny house for myself. I wanted to make this experience really easy for me because I plan on playing this for quite a while. So if I get this out of the way pretty early, then we can experience the rest of Terraria 1.3 with high class, I would say. So I used a lot of marble in this building, along with this gray brick for the wall, and also the gray brick for some of the walls out here. But basically I wanted to simplify the crafting of items and everything for me, plus have space for all my banners and any of the trophies that I get. Now this is definitely not done. I mean, I don't even have this little out thing on this other side. Ooh, we got the traveling merchant. Maybe we'll check what he's got. So I can get up here. But I'm going to be expanding up quite a bit more. I want space for my potions, and I want space for all the statues we can get, and any of the armors. I want a lot of place to collect all the items. I want to have most of the items. You can get at least one of everything in this game. I know that's a lot, but I bet we can get pretty close. So let's see what the traveling merchant has really quick. Dynasty wood can be placed. Okay. Maybe we'll get some of that just to see what it can do. Red dynasty shingles, blue dynasty shingles, a katana. Ooh, 16 melee damage. Not quite as good as what I had. If you showed up with this at first, that'd be actually pretty cool. Well, we'll go ahead and get it just to test it out. A celestial magnet equipable increases the pickup range for mana stars. Does that work if I'm not wielding it? Either way, I'm going to buy it. A black counterweight throws a counterweight after hitting an enemy with a yo-yo. I'm going to go ahead and get that as well. And fancy dishes. Why not? I'm going to get it. There we go. Perfect. We have a ton of gold from previous episodes from when we killed that worm over and over and over again. So that's not too big of a deal. How much gold do we actually have left? We did just spend quite a bit. Yep, we're down to 85 gold here. So not, we've lost our platinum, but that's fine. We'll get it back. So let's see what this does. Does this work when it's not equipped? Like these work when they're not equipped. This works for the yo-yo, and I want to see what the guide who we have hiding out over here somewhere. Is he there? Oh, he's in there. Look at that. Not closed. Crafting. What can we craft with dynasty wood? Yeah, it looks like just the dynasty furniture. Anything special? Dynasty cup. Yeah, it looks like it's just the furniture. Looks pretty cool, but I've already built my stuff. And what can we do anything with this? Check for the actual anything we can combine this with. Celestial emblem, an Avenger emblem, increased damage, and increased pickup range of mana stars. That's actually a pretty good combination. Magic cuffs increases the maximum mana by 20, restores mana when damaged, and that's actually also a pretty good combo as well. But it does look like that you probably are going to have to equip this. So I'm not doing too much magic right now, so I'll go ahead and throw it in my accessories chest, which I'll actually talk about really quick here. I did try and organize this a little bit more. There's a lot of items, so we're going to need a lot of chests. So I've got my normal crafting stuff right here. Like this can do the accessories, and then I gotta kill that duck. And then we got the furnace here and the anvil, along with this is actually a normal crafting table. But also, we've got up here, this is where I'm going to keep most of my materials. So we've got the mineral materials here, which is like the ores and the gems and whatnot. And then this is the monster materials, so stuff you get as monster drops from any of the bosses or the NPCs. And over here, you just get other materials like cobweb and fallen star. Stuff you need to craft things, but nothing really else. And then down here, as for right now, these are just empty, but I plan on filling all three of these up with accessories. I'm going to try and keep just one of each so we can save on space. And we have this here, the accessories here, so we can combine them at the tool belt here. And the reason I did this was because you can actually craft things with the chest open. So if we go down here, I can actually go and craft some of these bars out of the ores that I've got here. I'm not going to because I like to have the placeholder ores and I don't really need any of the bars at the moment. But instead of having to have to take everything out, I can just open this up and see everything I can craft. So I can go ahead and open this up and see any of the combinations that I can make right here just by opening up the chests. I am close enough here. Just by opening up the chests. Can I not open that one? Oh, no, now I can. Open. Okay. So yeah, maybe I'll move this thing actually towards the center. That's what I'll do. So I'll put this right here so I can access it from all of my accessories chests down here. Can I not open this? I think you kind of gotta have to click towards the top by the looks of it, but that works. So yeah, then you can just open up the chests and you don't have to actually take everything out in order to see if you can combine anything. And over here we've just got the building materials. I've got normal building blocks, building materials, so that's like chests and furniture and stuff. And then when this chest is actually empty at the moment, I might separate this a little bit, have like normal building materials and then have like furniture and stuff in this chest. Because this chest is already kind of filling up with all this stuff in there. And it's raining. But yeah, so and then I've got my banners down here. It's always good to have the banners placed because they give you a damage increase. And we've got, there he is. Get out of here. There we go. Kill the bunnies too, just to be sure. So yeah, so far so good. I've got actually my trophies placed up here from the Eye of Cthulhu and the Brain of Cthulhu. And we'll just continue expanding up as we need the space, but this is fine for right now. I've still got some junk down here like my weapons, some random items I haven't sorted yet. I'm going to have a separate chest for statues, and we're going to be placing all the statues we get, all the unique statues anyway. And I'm going to also kind of place the statues around to organize it as well. I've got the angel ones around there just for decoration. But you see I've got the goblin tinker here for the tinker's items. For the tinker's tool belt for the accessories anyway. So we don't have many statues at the moment, but I'm going to really start focusing on collecting them. I've kind of been neglectful of that, but I'll make sure to do that in the future. And we've got our potions and plants down here as well, because I'm going to be building that whole area up a little bit more. But either way, that's pretty much what I've got for the house so far. Let me deposit the rest of my junk here. Building materials, don't need this or this. That's a wall, right? Yeah, the wall's going there. Oh yeah, I forgot, we got to check the katana out. So yeah, as I thought, you don't have to hold down, I mean, you can hold down, click, you don't have to actually just keep clicking to do it, but it doesn't actually do that much damage, so unfortunately it's not the best weapon for us, but like I said, one of everything, so we'll hold onto it in this chest. Okay, that's full, so we'll just hold onto it in this chest for right now. And the yo-yo, I'm actually just going to drop off right now. It is an accessory, actually, so I'll put it up here in the accessories. I don't actually use a yo-yo right now, but if I get a more powerful one, I might. So, there are a few more things that I wanted to get from the bee. There goes the traveling merchant already. The bee here. So we've made a couple of beaminations, which I think is really funny, which summons the actual bee boss. And they're pretty easy to make. They just take some honey and... yeah, I was just looking back. I was holding shift, and that was causing the trash can icon to appear. But yeah, it just takes some honey and some honey blocks as well, plus some stingers, which I didn't actually pick up any stingers, so I can't make any more. But I do want to make some more, so I'll get some while I'm there. But yeah, there's a couple of things that I really want from the bee that we can still get. So I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead until we're at the hive. I'm pretty sure you can only spawn her in the hive, so I will run there, and I'll be back in just a little bit. Okay, so we're back here, and I just put a platform down here to make this a little bit easier on myself, and then I can dip down and get some honey regen if I need to. And also, I'll go ahead and make a campfire and put that down to get some regen as well. Now, this boss is actually pretty easy where we're sitting at right now because of all the weapons that we already have, but anything helps. So, also, I really recommend using this bottled honey over the healing potions until you get a really good mushroom farm set up, because it's so easy to make. All you need is a glass bottle, and you just have to be standing in honey, and you can make them. And then you heal 80 life, which is almost as much as the 100 life from the healing potions. It doesn't do that much big of a difference. And you can just save the healing potions for a big boss, but just for general use, the bottled honey is pretty nice. But either way, let's go ahead and spawn this guy. Can't spawn them both at the same time, unfortunately, or I would. But we'll just put a cloud down there and hopefully get some base damage off of that. And I think we'll use the musket for a little bit because that does an insane amount of damage. Get some honey regen. I wonder if the banners actually work on the bosses. Like if I get a bee banner from killing enough hornets, will that give me a damage increase on this bee here? I'm gonna try switching to the bee's knees here. Yeah, it's a lot faster. I'm thinking this is doing more damage overall. What's the DPS at the moment? About 170 to 180. And what do we got on this here? Yeah, definitely lower, probably around 120 to 140, maybe even less, down to actually towards more 100. So this is definitely more DPS, and we've already killed it. And let's see what we've got. A lot of gold, ton of gold, actually 8 gold, that's pretty nice. Some more beeswax, and what else did we get? I saw something somewhere. Oh, there we go. The bee gun, 9 magic damage. It's not very much, but I think it's fast, right? Oh yeah, look at that. We'll try out the bee gun on the next kill here. That's a mana weapon. Of course, it's not going to matter until she gets a little bit closer. Come on out. The good thing about the bee gun here is that you don't actually have to hit them right away. Our damage is pretty low, our DPS, and amount of mana. Alright, so that's probably not the best weapon to use in our situation until maybe we get some mana buffs. I bet that would do better on a large group of enemies, not so much on one big one. But yeah, definitely the bow here is doing the best. You know, I actually really like the DPS meter. A lot of these other ones, they're kind of just there for show. But like the 7 enemies nearby, did I really need to know that? But the DPS, when you're deciding which setup is the best for which boss, it makes it a lot easier. And actually, when you miss with the bee's knees here, the bees still actually go after him. So you don't have to be totally accurate with this thing to get a lot of damage out of it. Get some more honey. And he should almost be dead here. There we go. And we got Nectar Equipables. Summons a baby hornet? Oh, it's a pet. Oh, look at that. Now we've got a baby hornet, the one with the pink face here. That one, I believe, does not do anything. It's just there for show, on top of our actual hornet that actually does stuff. And we got a bee hat. I wouldn't say that's cooler than the Nai Cthulhu mask, but we'll wear it for just a second here. Got some more bee nades, and we got the Heavy Beekeeper. 15%, plus 15% knockback, and minus 10% speed. I probably would prefer the speed, actually, but 27, that is actually quite a bit better than our current sword. Oh, yes, and we can hold it down. We do not need to keep clicking, which is always nice. I believe that this is one of the first swords you can do that with, other than a katana. But yeah, that's awesome. We got actually a more powerful sword that seems faster, just as big, and we don't have to hold it down, so that's amazing. Okay, so let's see if we can make another one. We cannot right now because we need some honey blocks. And the only way we can do that is by combining honey and water. Let's see, is there any water like nearby that I can steal? Like up here maybe? I'm seeing some on the map. I don't think that's water though. I could possibly get this thing over there. If I can just drop a ton of water there, it'll make this a lot easier. I don't have any blocks, so I guess I'll just have to use wood. And then, if we throw, I don't have any bombs either. That's what I get for depositing all my stuff. But if we just dig a hole straight through here to get some water flowing. Another goblin army. Well, that's not really what I was going to do this episode, but maybe we'll take that on a little bit. I'll probably take it out pretty quick, but and I won't show all of it on camera, but maybe we'll get something nice from it. There could be some new goblin army type stuff. Oh, we do have some water over here. Okay, good. Nice, good. So we're gonna have plenty of water. Oops, get some healing up. And we'll just dig straight down right here. So we can bring a bunch of water into the hive, and we can convert a lot of this honey into honey blocks. Hive actually breaks pretty slow. Yep, see, so that makes the honey blocks. And unfortunately we're gonna have... Oh, does this thing confuse as well? Summons killer bees after striking your foe, and a small chance to cause confusion. That's pretty awesome. And it looks like I think we're gonna have to fight the goblin army a little bit here. But let's just go down here, get some honey blocks. I think we only need 5. And then can we craft another one? We can. All right, let's summon her. And I should have actually put a platform down for this, but I guess we'll just fight her on this platform. We should be fine to do that. If I stop scratching my nose so I can actually hit the spacebar. Unfortunately, she's got the bees that keep hitting me off. And we'll spend some more time down here. It's much easier now that we can actually fly, though. Pretty sure after this kill, we're going to get the goblin army. So probably not going to be doing another kill. I believe that she can still drop some more items that I don't have yet, though. And I kind of want to max, get every item I can. And let's see where we end up here. Whoa, what happened to the frame rate? Why did it do that? And it's back to normal. Okay, I'm not sure why it did that. Oh, that's kind of annoying. By the way, I did figure out, I was doing some research, and other than the crash that I've been getting from clicking off screen, I have been getting a crash when I'm just playing usually, which has been a pain, and I figured it out that that's because of the Steam cloud integration. And I had my world being saved in the cloud, so I could save it, but apparently that was causing my game to crash, and it was causing some other people's game to crash as well. So I went ahead and did not, I disabled that so that way my character is not being saved, or my world are not being saved on the Steam cloud anymore, and I haven't gotten the crash since. So if you're getting a random crash when you're playing, and you have your character linked to the cloud, try disabling that, and that might help. Alright, so we got another bee's knees, 4% speed, that's better than the one we have with no modifiers. So we'll go ahead and put that on. And we haven't gotten the goblin army yet, so maybe we'll kill her one more time on camera. And other than that, I'll probably just kill her off camera until I get something good. Actually, I have enough blocks here. What I need is more stingers. Okay, so I guess I'll stop right here, and I'll kill her a couple more times off camera and see if I can get anything new. And if I do, then I'll record that. Either that or when the goblin army kind of appears. And we got a stinger already. So let's go ahead and make another one, and I will be back in just a little bit. Okay, so by just a little bit, I mean like a couple days, because man, this drop was rarer than I thought, but I just got the honeyed goggles. This is what I've been killing the queen bee for so long. This is a mount. Put that in the mount slot, and you can press R to activate it, and it's a bee. You can ride a bee. Now that's not all though. Okay, you don't just ride it. It's actually pretty slow walking, but it can fly. It does have kind of like a stamina bar, so let's just teleport home. We don't need to be here anymore. And of course it's raining. Bees love the rain. Not really. So yeah, it's got kind of a stamina bar. So let's see how high we can make it before it starts getting tired. Pretty high. Wow, we made it all the way to the top. I wonder if it's got see now it's starting to go down. I'm not going down. I'm pressing space, it's not letting me. I didn't think I could go all the way to the top. I wonder if it has something to do with like the balloon or something, if that helps at all. But yeah, so we that I wish I had this before I went for the floating islands and everything. And if you just let it sit on the ground for a couple seconds, like that should be long enough, it's pretty much got full stamina again. The stamina regens really fast. Yeah, the vertical, the horizontal speed on it isn't great, but the vertical speed is really good. And I noticed if you're fighting a boss, you can kind of fly up, and then you can just hover. See this? I'm not touching any buttons. You can just hover, so you can sit here and kind of just shoot them. Eventually, though, your stamina does run out, and you'll start to fall. But then you can kind of just touch the ground a little bit, jump back up, and you're about to good to go again. So yeah, that is what I've spent all this time doing. But it wasn't a total waste of time. It's not like, when I wasn't getting the drop, I was getting nothing. I got a ton of loot. If we look at my piggy bank here, and we quick stack, I'm currently sitting at 2 platinum and 75 gold. She drops about 10 gold per time, plus any of the loot that I can sell, which I actually will sell some of this extra loot I've got here. So yeah, I see this bee gun is 3 gold right here. And I got so many bee guns. That's got no value, but I'll just get rid of it. We've got another beamination. I'll just save that. Yeah, and the honeycombs are also a lot of gold. 2 gold, 64 silver there. The bee wax actually isn't that much, which is surprising. But I've pretty much got everything that is possibly to get from the queen bee now. We have her trophy right here. And I've actually started to turn into a bee. I'm wearing a bee mask now. I figured I should wear it while I was killing the queen bee. We'll see what I wear later on, but this is good for now. And I got one more thing while I was exploring the jungle a little bit. I got the flower boots I wanted to try. Apparently it's just flowers grow on the grass that you walk on. Oh, look at that. They do. I'm not sure how useful this is. I guess it may be useful for like decoration. Because I don't think that breaking this stuff actually gives you anything. So it's not like it's going to be that valuable. But I guess if you want to decorate your house or anything with flowers, you totally can now. So that's just another item I'll save. Man, I am really slow without these boots on. There they are. I did upgrade them to lightning boots again. I got another aglet. Hey, but man, I'm really slow without them on. But yeah, we'll just go ahead and store that right in our accessories chest and save that for later. Also, while I was looking around, I actually found that you can combine these what are they called? I don't know, the things that give you all this information. You can combine them. So I actually combined a couple of them here, and I got the Angry GPS, and that shows position, tells the time, and I think one other thing. I combined 3 things to make it. But yeah, so you can combine all of these, and eventually if you get them all, you can combine them into one big item that gives you all the information. So that's cool, so that you don't have to waste all this inventory space. Eventually you can combine them. But either way, I'm going to have to end the episode here. Getting pretty long, and we made a lot of progress. So leave a like if you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.